Hey YouTubers, it's DigiVixen. I'm gonna do another one. I'm a little bit of a nerd, so I'm not really tired. It's about 20 till 6 in the morning, and I'm not sleepy yet. So um, I'm gonna do one more, hopefully, and then I think I'll call it quits after three. I think three a night is plenty for you guys to look at, considering I'm taking about a half an hour's worth of time per episode. So, if you remember last time, we were in Markovia doing some covert ops with Nightwing and Artemis and Black Lightning and Superboy, trying to track down the source of the metahuman children abductions. Um, So they discover Vertigo's involved. Uh, this guy that has Vertigo powers, he's a villain. He's not very cool. And then I guess the Baron, who was the king and the queen's brother, had the king and queen and his sister assassinated so he could take over, um, and do whatever. We find out that he himself is a metahuman, um, and the younger brother of the prince he got his metahuman gene activated, because he wanted to protect Markovia in his own way, and so uh, the older brother was for it because he's supposed to be like the older brother wasn't going to be king for a year because he's underage. He's only 17. You have to be 18 to be a king. Um, the Baron, the queen's brother, was supposed to be in charge for a year until he could take over as king. So anyway, the older brother had to exile his younger brother because they have an anti-metahuman policy in their country. Um, they don't allow metahumans in whatsoever without like special written permission, because politically it would look bad if his younger brother had stayed, being a metahuman now, whereas the Baron uh, be prosecuted for his crimes against the thing. It would have looked bad very politically, so he had to exile him even though he didn't really want to. And he kind of understood where his brother was coming from, but he didn't quite trust him. Um, but he understood that the Baron had his powers long before his younger brother, so he knew that like his brother had just recently acquired his metahuman powers because they had the Baron and the younger brother had gone at it, um, in front of him. Meanwhile, Connor and Superboy and Black Lightning infiltrate the children's hospital where the secret lab for metahuman experimentations was being taken place. Superboy gets caught up by Plasmus, ends up surviving, gets put into a tube. The younger prince goes with one of the doctors that's involved in the metahuman experimentation, and that's how he gets his powers and stuff. But there was this other girl that they were experiment that got abducted, who can come back from life if she's not like totally dead. Um, so they end up fighting Vertigo and some thugs, and the doctor, the one the male doctor that was kind of in charge, was a metahuman himself. He could split. He could do like kind of like a shadow cloney thing, where he could split himself up, do do shadow clone type stuff. Um, so that was kind of interesting. Duplicity kind of metahuman power. Well, this other chick had regenerative powers as well as shielding powers, so she helped out. She doesn't speak very much English, though, because she's a foreign national. She's either Markovian or some other region. So they kind of joined up. They end up uh, fighting Plasmus. Plasmus ends up being the older brother of another Plasmus type monster that Black Lightning had killed several months prior and accidentally killed due to his um, the younger sister had like a heart condition and stuff, and it still existed even in her metahuman state. And even though he was using very low voltage uh, to attack her, because she was on a mental rampage, didn't know what she was doing in her metahuman state, ended up killing her, and that traumatized Black Lightning for a while. So his powers weren't working, but he ends up using them after he thinks that Plasmus killed this other new girl, uh, and it reactivates his power. His rage becomes too much. He doesn't want to see any more deaths of kids because he's got a kid at home himself. He's married and has a kid, and he's a superhero and wants to protect his family and protect children. So um, he ends up doing that, but like somebody ends up, I forget who ends up shooting Plasmus. Somebody ends up killing Plasmus. One of the villains ends up killing Plasmus. I think, oh yeah, it was the doctor, the duplicity doctor, that ends up shooting Plasmus to prevent him from being captured or whatever. So that's the villains get away. They get away with some of the metahuman, some of the adopted kids, but they do gain an ally in this one gal, but Plasmus, the older Plasmus, ends up getting killed. Ends up getting shot. So, and this is where we leave off. Oh God, I talked for 8 minutes. Oh, jeezy. All right, let's get her started. You gotta learn not to talk so much. Oh, come on. I'm gonna be a private security. Okay. Let's skip the intro. Get right to the episode if we can. Probably wasn't the smartest idea. Why you do this to me? Da ba da ba da ba da ba da. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay. Star City, August 1st at 6 or 7 in the morning. So Will, Artemis, coffee, then talk. Yes, I agree. Okay. Doing. Halo. First take. Happy Harbor at 10:37 in the morning Eastern Daylight Time. Chicken Wheezies. Again, Connor. Mm. Where's Dick? Everybody wants to know where Dick is. Metropolitus. Everybody wants to know where Dick is. Okay. He pulled a Batman, is what he did. Typical. Will. Hmm. Huh. Bunch of Harper security stuff. Okay, what are they doing? Ew! Poop Johnson. Are they gonna play like baseball? Is that what I'm getting? Gem chaser? Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Remember. Hmm. Trying to find out who Halo is. Oh, Doctor Strange. Or not Doctor Strange, Doctor Fate. Zatanna. Hmm. Yeah, that's right. Doctor Fate is Zatanna's father. Forgot about that. Ah! Why did you have to go and say that? Some thugs. Hmm. 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 To, hmm. One of Brick's thugs. Uh, oh, hey, Brick. Brick in his fancy new. Oh, shit. Ah, Gusk. Arsenal. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Oh, him! Oh, I can't think of his name. Flashback. My insurance premiums? Oh, brick. Ouch. Sucks when your dad stalked our fate. Ooh, ow. Mm. Good job, Arsenal. Which one is this one? How many Roys are there? Mm. Well, man, I can't keep a track of these Harper boys. And Brick is mad. Just wrecked his suit. Oh, come on. Hmm. Come on. Ooh, blind him with a flashlight. Nice. Why are you hitting him with a freaking flashlight? He's brick. They ain't gonna hurt him. Brick is made out of brick. Oh, ouch. Get him in the mouth. A little bit more vulnerable. Taking care of strays wasn't the mission. Oh, now you're sounding like a freaking your nephew. Adopted nephew. Sounding like Damien instead of freaking... I wonder where Damien got it. You're doing teams right now. Brick. Brick will be okay. Bow hunter security. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Another meta-human factory taken down. Okay, interesting. So, Nightwing needed a little pep talk because he's kind of lost his way ever since Wally died. Which is sad. I really want Wally to return. I know he can return. He's part of the Time Force right now, but I'm sure there's gotta be a way to bring him back without wrecking the timeline. Maybe like reverting the timeline so none of this shit actually happens. That'd be nice, but then that would be kind of pointless. So now they gotta figure out what they're gonna do with Halo and the young prince from Markovia. So, till next time, adieu. Boop-a-doop-doop. Okay, wrong.